Oh,
Hello,
Ian.
Justin.
Hi. As you know, I mean, I just sent you the Zoom link. You came in pretty quickly. I didn't expect you to join so quickly.
I didn't need you to send it. I figured it out myself through a simple algorithm I made. Just regular things I do now because I watched The Batman. So
Oh, yeah. I can tell you. I can tell you've definitely consumed the Batman. It seems like the Batman.
you're not my dad. You can't tell me what I am or am not. I'm Batman.
It sounds like the Batman has consumed you.
You know what? I am the justice that this city needs, and I'm gonna do it by exposing every single corrupt person, starting with you, Justin.
Did you write down some of your favorite quotes in the movie? Is this what you're doing right now? I forgot to do that.
I have the whole script is my favorite part. Like this one line where Batman says, "I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you, Alfred, if you keep telling me to eat my veggies."
That was a good part in the movie.
I love that part.
That was really the climax of the film.
And then the 30-minute segment where he's jerking off to a picture of Kurt Cobain.
I thought it was an interesting detail that they maintained the vegetables on the table. He didn't eat them. I was disappointed, but I'm glad he brought them into such an intimate moment.
He's too busy fighting people to eat veggies. And too busy listening to the Justin and Ian podcast. That's what's playing in the Batmobile all the time.
I know. That's why we got to watch the movie at the same time as everyone else did.
That's why I got to sit next to Zoe Kravitz. And I was just so nervous because she's so pretty.
Were you just...
I was just like this the whole time.
Okay, roll the intro music.
I tried Viagra for the first time.
Comes to people who can't cut. No, fuck that. That's your sock wardrobe.
I'm going to jail.
Looking pretentious. Got you. Listen up. Welcome to the Justin Ian podcast.
I like how we both knew it was coming to an end.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Episode 46 of the Justin Ian Poopcast. Here we are today on a beautiful Monday, midday, late day.
Oh, not without my morning coffee, huh?
The morning coffee enema.
Yeah. My morning shot of espresso coffee enema. I love it.
The morning shot of espresso.
There we go. If we partner up with if we do a sponsorship with a coffee, like a coffee thing, it's where our premium blend is espresso. That's gonna be it.
Espresso. Let's think of some coffee puns to start this episode. Espresso. We got I'm a whore over coffee. Whore over coffee.
Yeah.
Bent over coffee.
Bent over coffee.
We got
decanter. I barely know her.
Decant. We got boiling hot. That's just pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, that's just explanatory.
I don't know if we're allowed to say that.
Yeah, we'll see if this episode comes out and it's just bleeped, or if we change it to something else.
Yeah, I'd be like, what
are we allowed to not say?
I mean, like, our days of the week are the same, so I think it's like okay.
What?
You know? Yeah, like martes, domingo.
Oh,
like that's Spanish.
Yeah, like we have there's a lot of Filipino, not a lot. There's a good number of Filipino words that have become.
Yeah, I did a lot of crossover.
Yeah,
I did a whole paper on how Filipino cuisine is just Chinese and Mexican fusion, essentially.
Wow, we were the original fusion, huh?
We were the original fusion restaurants that people are going crazy over. That's us.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. Pancit is like chow mein with like
a lot of pork. I mean, I don't know. That's also Chinese. I think one of the main things is adobo. Adobo is actually a Spanish thing. Like the way you cook it is very Spanish, but it's ingredients from
the Asia.
Philippines.
Yeah, the Chaos Kitchen is up and open yet, so that's a later segment.
Say Chaos Kitchen.
Yeah, that's
our cooking segment.
That's a cooking segment for the.
That's kind of hard for the Chaos Kitchen.
Yeah, I don't know if we should do CHOS Kitchen or KK Chaos Kitchen.
KK.
Yeah,
that's very awfully close.
But a lot of people use KK and they're regular day-to-day language on the texty text.
I guess that's true.
So, you know.
Also, in Animal Crossing, there's a whole character named KK Slider, so it's okay.
KKS, kill yourself.
It's KMS, buddy.
We all know on this podcast, spelling is not my forte.
What would KKS even mean?
KKS, kiss, kiss, smooch, smooch.
Kiss, kiss, mwah.
No, that's
That's it.
M.
No, it starts with an S. Mwah.
Mwah, mwah.
Mwah.
Yeah, because Dua Lipa's thing is mwah, and we can't. That's trademark Dua Lipa, so we have to go
Trademark, so-
mwah.
Mwah.
Mwah
Exactly.
to all the listeners and the watchers of the Poopcast.
What episode
okay.
are we on? 50?
46.
46.
You know, guys,
Almost at
something big is
50.
coming. We've been joking about this
Oh.
for a hot minute, but
It's finally coming. I dropped a banger of an idea, and me and
literally
Justin
we
both
stuck
liked
with it and we fucking took it to the sprint.
Yeah,
So yeah, very excited to see. We're gonna be doing a super clickbaity title for episode 49.
Oh yeah,
I can predict
bet.
now the end of the podcast.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The finale. Final.
The last
episode.
one. We're
Saying
done.
Goodbye. Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Guys,
endless possibilities that we could do.
So many.
Yeah. So yes, episode 46. We're here. March break has started, but we're not applicable anymore because we're old.
Yeah.
So let's get into the podcast. Today on the Talk It Docket, we have Ian.
The Batman. We're talking about the Batman today. And how much we fucking love that movie. It's so good. Love
Yes.
that fucking movie.
Yes, Ian. As you've seen from the cold open, it has consumed Ian.
Yeah.
I'm still wait. Ian, do you want me to get you some eyeliner?
Oh my god.
Do you think
dude,
would you actually wear it if I gave you some eyeliner?
Dude, I would look killer with eyeliner. I know I have a friend I talk to, and she's like also obsessed with this movie right now. She's doing her eyeliner a lot, like really heavy, and I'm like, fuck.
So
I
like
wanna do
raccoon eyes,
eyeliner.
like scene.
I want almost. It's just like a lot of dark. Wait, you know the tips, like when people do wings on.
Yeah,
makeup?
like big wings
big wings,
like a
yeah,
goose.
bat, like a bat wing, if you will.
or a goose.
Goose Wayne. if you
Goose
will.
Wayne. Okay, but as you all know, if you've been an experienced listener, the 12 well, I guess I would say 10, because I guess one of the views is me, one of the views is you. So the 10 consistent viewers on the YouTube and the 8 consistent audio listeners know this, that we will get into the meat and movies in the second half. But in this first half, let's break it down. Ian, you last episode I talked about how I have no hair now. And
Yeah.
it takes me a lot. I got even less hair now.
Yeah,
Imagine I just take this off. I'm completely bald.
bro. Imagine it just takes your scalp off. You're just-
Yeah. So right now, for the audio listeners, I'm wearing a beanie, but because my hair is so short, it's stuck on my head. My head is Velcro right now, and things get stuck to my head. So I'm not taking this beanie off. It doesn't matter for you because you can't see it, but for the people who are watching, this beanie will be stuck to my head for the
We have a very
remainder of the
short
episode.
window, guys. We have a very short window where we can bully Justin by slapping felt on his head to spell messages.
Yeah,
We
very
can,
very
like,
limited window,
yeah, lick me and then just put it on. He's like, what
and
is
it
it?
will. I can't get it off.
I can't get it off. It's too attached.
Yeah, but this week, Ian, you have something to show the class. Well, show the audio, the viewers, and then I will describe in vivid color.
So
It doesn't show up
basically-
at all on camera, but
No, it
Ian
doesn't
got a
show up at all.
haircut and a
I got a
color.
haircut and a color job. You may
Right now,
think
Ian,
it looks actually
Before you
black.
continue, it
Yeah.
looks like you're like like when I said you were consumed by the Batman, like you have your hair's like kind of disheveled. It's all pure black and stuff. So
Yeah.
you're like really into it, but it's not black.
It's not black. It's actually a dark blue. In person, it's like bluish green more than that.
Like
But
a Turk almost.
almost like dark Turk. Shout out Tyler. I'm not sure she listens, but shout out, not the assistant Tyler.
No, we kicked him off. He went to another
Female
podcast.
Tyler. He did?
He went to another podcast as a guest.
Oh, we gotta talk about this. Anyways, I'm not gonna steal Tyler's spot for Tyler, but
Yeah.
shout out Tyler, good friend. She made
We'll
me this
put
too.
the links in the dididado show notes.
I don't know if she I don't know, but she knitted this for me. Very nice. Smells
For
good.
the audio listeners, that Ian is holding up a hat,
a
a crochet knit hat that looks like
balaclava.
a knit balaclava that looks like
based off Finn from Adventure Time.
yeah.
Very
So Ian's
cute.
gonna look like Finn from Adventure Time this whole episode, or not?
I
if
put
he's-
a little cosplay on like today on my story.
yeah.
I took the
you
shirt
did.
off.
It looked. You just needed a dog and a sword, and you're
Oh my
and you're
God.
there. Or an
I should've
umbrella.
done
Umbrella would be a nice replacement. It wasn't really
Sorry.
raining though. Yeah. It's
It
safe
rains
for
daggers
replacement.
in that show.
What?
You never watch Adventure Time?
I have the DVD like from season 1. I didn't like watch it though. My brother
man,
did.
so the first episode is like it just, or like one of the main episodes is like it starts to raining daggers, and they're
That's
like, it's a
fun.
dagger storm, and like, you have to stay inside.
As a children's show would.
Oh yeah, that show is definitely not a children's show, but yeah, it was a long process to do this.
Yeah. How long was you in the chair for, buddy?
Let me wear this upside down. So basically, I was in there like she got to my place around like 2, and I didn't leave till like 8 because. Yeah, so
Whoa.
we completely re-bleached my hair. So that was one step.
I'm sure that took a long ass time. Your hair
Then
was
we had-
orange.
For reference, we watched the whole Kanye documentary in one sitting, and my hair was done.
Wow.
So that
is a
the
lot.
whole 3-part series is how
Yeah,
long it took
that's
me to do my hair.
That's three 90-minute episodes.
Yeah. So basically, what took so long is because when my hair lifted, like it took a while to lift the color off, like completely go blonde.
For those who don't know what lifting is, please explain lifting.
It's just.
I
Like
mean,
when
I
you-
know what lifting is, but I know some people might not.
I don't. I know what it is, but I'm not gonna tell you. It's basically just like when this is bleaching your hair and you want the color to lift off your head. That's where it's coming from.
There
But
you go. That's the definition.
but yeah, so that happened, and then she tried dyeing it the dark blue that I wanted.
And it didn't stick.
No, it was like greenish. My hair was like greenish, lighter greenish, the same color as like this.
Oh, yes,
Like
the
this.
Nalgene. Ian's Nalgene. If you want to
Yeah,
see
Ian's
it in better
Nalgene.
quality,
I'm so sorry.
sure
I'm so
episode-
shit at.
I think episode
this.
39 has it. We'll see.
Yeah.
I think episode 39 was when we were in person.
It's just like a really light turquoise because my hair was so yellow and like not brown, like bronzy. So the
Yeah.
color didn't really mix. So we went at it again like twice, and she just slathered it on.
Yeah, you look like Sanic.
Yeah, like Sanic. If you for the visuals, my nail, I look like I have hyperthermia. This is all ink. This is like the dyed.
Oh, I thought you painted your nails gray.
No, this is ink from like me running my hands through my hair. My scalp is very blue,
Oh, and my scalp is very naked.
naked. Yes. So we both have colored scalps. But yeah, it's not very. It's very. It looks concerning. Like I look ill.
I thought
looks
I thought it was
sickly.
a nail color choice too, but it's not.
I mean, honestly, I was thinking, I'm like, I should just paint my nails at this point. Like,
Yeah, get
shit's
the
already
full
there.
Batman, get him black.
Yeah. And then she trimmed me up at the end.
Oh, so you did the color first and then the cut after.
color first and then the trim. I got to apologize to her. I was very not sure about what I wanted. She was like, okay, I'm just gonna freestyle it. She did a good job though. She just shortened it and then
It looks
kept the
very
flow.
very nice. I know
Thank
you
you.
were like the pictures in before you were gonna cut it. I was gonna compliment you. I don't know if I did. I might have forgotten, or I might have just saved it for the pod. But your flow was like very wavy, and it was going. It had some
Yeah.
nice. For the audio
like-
listeners, I pressed my hands towards my head and ran it through the back of my neck as if I had a long, luxurious lock of hair, which I currently do not. But I know how it feels.
it's like literally the video. You won't really see my hair because it's like the contrast is fucked, so it just disappears into my headphones.
It just looks like
But
black. It's gonna
yeah,
be fun for
but-
me to cut out. You know what? When I make the thumbnail, I'll make your hair really blue.
yeah, really, yeah, just make it really blue. Yeah, see, even getting close, it's like you can't even see the fucking difference. It just looks like I have normal hair again, but I don't.
It's a little inside joke if you look nice and close into
Yeah,
Ian's
look
scalp.
nice and close. If you ever see me in person, that's when you get the treat.
Yeah, just go up behind, smell him, and be like, the podcast told me to look at your hair in person.
You guys told me to do this. My hair actually does smell great, Groot. My hair smells great.
Your
because
smell
of the
hair is
dye
like
sheets.
Groot?
Mm-hmm. Smells like
I
Vin
said your
Diesel's
smell
ball
hair's
sack.
like Groot. That's not a sentence.
my smell hair's like Groot. This way Vin Diesel's smells hair's balls sack.
Me too.
Mm-hmm. Wow, we're great at English, buddy.
I
That's
mean,
so
I said
good.
it in the beginning. We are
we're not a
excellent
podcast.
communicators. We may be, but spelling is not
Not.
part of that.
I don't know, man. It's definitely like some undiagnosed dyslexia or some shit on my part, at least.
And I think I'm just an idiot. But So-
Maybe.
continuing on, Ian, we're gonna keep pressing you for a little bit because
Do it. Press me.
you in our episode when my internet
Yes.
decided not to work as well as it should.
Yes.
You monologued, and in your monologue, you spoke about how you wanted to get into skincare. And
Yes.
this is the update to that bit. So Ian, take it away. Welcome to Ian's hair and skincare.
Corner. Hey guys.
Welcome
to the mid-roll.
Mid-roll. Last
You know what to do.
episode, we did 2 mid-rolls. And this episode, we're doing 1.
One very chill mid-roll.
Yeah.
You guys know what to fucking do already. Tell them, Justin. What are they going to do? You know
Come
what you
on.
do.
Come on.
Do it.
I don't think I have to say it at this point. We've been doing this
46
style
episodes.
for 40. No, well, we started doing mid-rolls
30
in
some-
like
30
20
episodes.
So like,
20
let's say
episodes.
we've been doing this for 20 episodes almost. Come on, you already
You know what to do.
you know what buttons to press.
You know what to do for the Spotify and the YouTube and the Instagram.
Come on.
You know what to fucking do.
Come on, man.
Don't let it-
and
you're
woman
supposed-
and
you're
person.
You're supposed to be
Them,
grown
they.
ups, huh? Them, theys.
He,
Are
she,
guys,
you.
gals, and non-binary pals. Go
Yes.
like our stuff,
Go.
please and thank you.
Please. Tell your friends.
Let's get it. Let's meet. Let's manifest me
Okay,
and Justin
there's a-
getting our first sponsor.
Yeah, you see there's a number there. It says 49. Let's change that to the episode, the number after 49. Or maybe it might not even be 49. It'll be another number. We want it to be keep the next number. Whatever number we say now, it shouldn't be the same number the
What's
next time we talk
happening?
about this episode.
Just
Okay,
like
go back
the
to the
shit.
episode.
Bye. Well, you know, at that time when I was going off, I was doing it for a bit, but it wasn't like as consistent. I was very on and off about it. That's why I was talking about it, because I felt bad that I didn't really have a skin routine. But now, I think as of this week, I've been doing it like every day. You know, I do a foam cleanser in the morning.
All
Just
right,
to
Ian,
get
drop
the crusties
drop
out.
the product names. Drop the product names. Get
it's
the
from a
bottles
Kor-
out. Let's do
it's
a
from
little
a-
show and tell, like a fucking beauty vlogger. All right, guys. Well, Ian gets his gear.
I'm back.
Oh wow, you had that
Gotcha.
you had that ready to go really quickly.
I mean, I have it right next to my door, so I want in the morning I just pick it up and.
Oh, you don't
go to
believe
the
it
bathroom.
in your washroom.
No, I leave it in my room because I don't want anyone to use it. So
Mm.
I numbered these according to a video I watched. So okay, so the product is from a company called Atomy, ATOMY.
That's a Tommy. It's like
A
Adam with a
Tommy.
Y.
It's like yeah, it's a Korean company that my mom buys from a lot, and I don't know if they're good, but it makes my face feel really nice and it looks pretty clean right now.
It does look very smooth,
Yeah, so I start off with a foam cleanser, okay?
as we
I-
should.
For the foam cleanser, and let me read it to you. It's just so good for washing your face, and they recommend it for 2 times a day. So I do it in the
What's
morning
the
for
big
1.
ingredient? Is there a big as someone who
Bro, honestly, I don't
dug
know.
into the
It's in
skincare hole a little bit before? I
It's
know.
in
I feel like
Korean.
oh, that's not helpful. Well, I mean,
like this part.
Ian, you're a true skincare aficionado if you're tapping into the Korean products.
Yeah, apparently these are really expensive, according to my mother. So
So
I
you
don't
didn't
know.
pay for them? You got them on Flow?
No, because my mom has. Yeah, I guess we're on Flow. I guess we get discounted. I don't know, but like
She buys so
we-
much that they're like, yo, here.
yeah, she yeah. So we get this. I think my
You got
mom's in like a
two
pyramid.
used 2 of the same foam cleansers?
No, I have. It's a whole set. It's an
Okay,
evening
so
set.
wait, so first item was a foam cleanser, second item?
Foam cleanser. This is a foam cleanser I do in the morning, but this
Wait, so
is
there's
the first
AM,
one.
PM foam cleanser.
No, buddy. It's just one foam cleanser that you use twice a day.
Okay,
That's
we're still on the
recommended.
foam cleanser. I
Yeah,
thought,
still on the foam cleanser.
Ian, on my end, all the bottles are the same, so it's like you're doing a 3-card Monty and I'm trying to keep up with the products.
Okay, so and then that's just for the morning routine. That's just to get the guck off my face.
Yes.
And that's it. Then I put moisturizer on. Then that's it.
What's the moisturizer? Oh, it's not part of there?
No, it's not. It's a different.
Oh my god. I thought you're in a one-shot family or one brand family over here.
No, that's not usually how. Well, I mean, I'm sure some face care people do it. Like people who
I'm
have like
all
Aesop.
survey.
Survey, yeah, exactly. So this is Jameson Vitamin E.
Oh, wow.
Deep
Drugstore.
nourishing.
Affordable.
Yeah,
Accessible.
it's great. It makes my skin feel so soft.
Is that a once a day kind of thing too, or you do it at night as well?
I do it at night as well. So anyways, so I wash. So that's just the morning. Okay. Now for the nighttime.
So
Nighttime.
nighttime, we're
I s-
talking about 3 steps here. Are we getting 3 things that
We're,
are?
we're getting 4 steps. in the nighttime.
Whoa.
In the nighttime, we start with a deep cleanser, which you just
Deep
like
cleanse.
massage into your face, your dry face. Get the guck,
Yeah,
loosened up.
deep rotations.
Yeah,
going
deep
up the cheeks.
rotations, go like this, get everywhere. And then you wash it off. And then you apply a foam cleanser with your wet face. Because you
Is
got
it
to
the
get
foam
this.
cleanser from the morning?
Yeah, it's foam cleanser. You got to get this shit lathered up. You got to get it bubbly. You got to look like a gosh darn cloud. You got to get. It needs to get crazy. Okay. Then after that, you wash off, pat dry. Then you get hit with the peeling gel.
Whoa.
This shit tingles a little bit.
Yeah, it's
This
an
shit is-
exfoliant.
You
Chemical
gotta put it
exfoliant.
in. You gotta leave it in. Let it set, and you rub all the dry skin cells off. And then lastly, we have a peel off mask that it's only recommended to do 2 times a week.
I
So
figured.
I did it twice already.
Did you do
so
the
I'm
gel? Do you do the gel every night as well,
Or
every other day?
I do it all the time. But I know some
Wow.
people. My skin's not that sensitive. I know some people with sensitive skin to be like,
They can
I
only
wouldn't
do it like once. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I do the peel off mask. That's pretty fun. I just leave it in. I do a white face routine. I pretend to, and then I talk like a Chad for the whole time I'm doing it. I leave it in, and then I stand in front of a fan just to make it dry faster because I don't want to wait a whole 20 minutes. So
for it to dry.
It takes like about 10 minutes if I'm like full blasting and just like sitting in front of a fan.
Yeah, like
Then,
driving really fast in a Batmobile with the windows open, something like that.
Yep. Then you peel it off, like American Psycho shit. Another
Mhm.
Batman person.
Mm-hmm.
You peel it off, and then you get hit with the moisturizer again.
Same moisturizer.
Same moisturizer. And also, I started using chapstick. I never used to use chapstick, but I use fucking Vaseline on my lips now.
Hell yeah,
Because-
Vaseline. I took the label off
Yeah.
because I got bored. But
But yeah, Vaseline.
I use so much. If you ever notice in some of the podcast clips or the videos, and you notice that the top of my lip looks really like shiny, it's because I just slathered a bunch of Vaseline the day before, like in the moments before.
I got to do that right now. I'm gonna do
Okay,
it on
guys, welcome to
camera.
Vaseline Corner. Everyone slather. Everyone, get your
Everyone
get your
get
tub of
Vaseline out.
Vaseline.
This is your
All right, I
Vaseline
have a
corner.
mini. Ian has a medium.
I have the medium.
Yeah.
Shout out to Vasiliki, my friend, who also got me to start doing this because she always gave me shit about how
Is it slugging?
like,
Are you gonna talk about slugging? No, just using Vaseline.
He's using Vaseline, but she always give me shit about how I didn't moisturize my lips. Also, she says the way I put it on is so weird. How do you put it? You just rub it in. See, she sent me a video about how guys just put shit on like that, like exactly how you did. Just like,
Okay, for the audio listeners, me and Ian just put on Vaseline very aggressively.
no, okay, so I'm trying to do it like, the way I seen people try to do it, like around the lip,
No,
kinda,
I literally put scoop, get a thing
good
on my
old
finger
dollop,
and I just
yeah.
fucking
yeah.
just rub it in.
But I get this shit lathered up. I want this shit shiny.
You layer it.
Yeah, I layer it. Also, I'm giving this camera like intense eye contact.
Welcome to the beauty vlog. Okay, so while Ian make some sounds that will entertain the ears. While I get my skincare. I can't believe we're talking about skincare on the podcast. This is great.
Yeah, guys. Okay, so I was explaining this earlier to Vasiliki. Tell me I'm wrong when I say that Vaseline tastes like the word normal. Like if the word normal had a taste, I feel like it'd be the taste of Vaseline. And tell me anyone else can relate to eating Vaseline, because every time I put it on my lips and I like pucker up, I can taste it. And like the taste of Vaseline is almost like cotton balls that had like, it's like if a cotton ball came in your mouth. Justin's back.
Okay, so hello, we're back. Okay, Ian, I heard talking about the taste of Vaseline. I've accidentally tasted Vaseline, and I feel like I've just been numb to the flavor at this point. So it's
Yeah.
like whatever to me.
I want to get used to that.
Okay, so my skincare is pretty simple. Ian, I did notice that you didn't use sunscreen, and in the skincare community, that is a
I
big
know.
faux pas.
I don't have any UV protection.
So here we go, Justin Skincare. First up, we got CeraVe SA cleanser. I use this in the morning.
Nice.
I put this on usually, and then I brush my teeth while I have it on still. Then I wash it off, and then I put my clothes on, and then I put on the moisturizer, because CeraVe moisturizing lotion. I've used this for I think I've been using this since grade 12, so 6
Nice.
years now.
Survey is classic, man.
Yeah, classic. It popped off over
Or
quarantine.
I think it's pronounced CeraVe.
Yeah, CeraVe.
CeraVe.
I say CeraVe.
Oh, maybe it's CeraVe.
Whatever.
Okay, continue.
Cerva. Yeah, I've been
Cervix.
using this for a long time. Yeah, it got CeraVe popped up on TikTok, so it's sometimes it gets really out of stock, so that's unfortunate. And then because I am a reptile, I have this. I started using this again because it's really cold. When it's not cold, I don't have to use it. But Gold Bond Ultimate 2%. colloidal oatmeal, eczema relief. I use it on my crusty ass, knuckles, and neck.
The branding for that looks like it's old. That's how you know it's good. When it looks like it's timeless.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like more like a medical Aveeno.
Yeah. It looks super medical. Also, the font is giving me like old, like 90s, 80s vibes.
Also, Eczema Society of Canada logo.
Oh, so it's approved. It's approved.
Yeah, let me hide behind this. It's not focusing, but it's fine. And then I do use sunscreen when it's in the summer, but I don't use it in the winter, even though that's when you should be using sunscreen. I use, I think it's L'Ombrelle sunscreen. I'm not.
Okay.
Focus, camera.
At one point, I'd like to have the money to be so fancy. I can just get ASOP, like everything. The whole collection.
I want to try Human Race, Pharrell skincare.
Oh, I've heard of, yeah. I mean, fuck it. Pharrell's supporting it. Dude, that dude's a vampire. He's immortal.
Yeah, his skin is excellente. But yeah, I want to try it. And it's very cool. Like their packaging has Braille on it.
Oh, nice.
It's very environmentally looking friendly. It's green. I think it's recyclable. The way that they do it is like
buzzwords.
Yeah, the way that they do it is like you buy like the set and then you get refills instead of buying the whole set over again.
Oh, nice.
It's just a little bit less waste, but still waste.
That's cool. But yeah.
Speaking of commercialism, yesterday I went to a mall. I went to Eden Center, or not Eden Center.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Vaughan Mills. So if you're not from Toronto, Vaughan Mills is a really pop-in like hybrid outlet mall. Like some shit there's outlet, but it's not outlet. And a lot of people go there. And man, fuck. I don't know. Maybe it's the gatekeeper fashion protectionist of me. I'm just like, bro, half the shit is fucking ugly. Why are people buying it?
Like what? Hit me with it. Like what?
So like one of the stores that was really poppin' was Kate Spade was like poppin'. There's so many people in Kate Spade.
That's like the bags, right?
Yeah, they make a lot of bags. It's weird because their bags used to be pretty low key, and they just had a little Kate Spade like little graphic like a foil kind of thing usually, or an emboss. But now they like raised it. They made it bigger. I'm just like, oh man.
Oh god, a little too flashy for a brand that's barely even.
I mean, it's like a medium brand. I guess it's like one of those like, I don't know much about it other than it's like a mom brand.
Yeah, that's literally the only reason I see like aunts, titas, and like moms have Kate Spade.
Yeah, Kate Spade, Michael Kors, Gutch.
Yeah, I don't see any like younger kids saying like Kate Spade, like oh.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
What else was pretty poppin'? Oh, there's a toy store, and there was these things called Squishmallows, which are pillows that are like
I know
animals.
what Squishmallow is. Yeah.
And I remember this toy store. Like before, like half of it was not Squishmallows, and now half the store is Squishmallows, and like all the people that were coming in were just getting Squishmallows, and I'm like, what the fuck is Squishmallows?
Squishmallows are like crack cocaine for like cute BBGs, like ABBGs, like Asian baby girls.
Yeah,
or like depressed white girls who have bipolar, or e-girls. Just that, or soft boys.
How do you know about Squish?
I'm on that side of TikTok. Okay. Anyone who's on TikTok knows their sides. You're on the straight side or you're on the alt side of TikTok. I'm on the alt side. I've seen Squishmallows. I know what it's all about. It's all crazy.
Yeah, that was like
they are comfy though.
Yeah, there's so many. There's so many. And they come in all different shapes and sizes. They're like people.
Yeah. They're like a whole race. I like how derpy they all look. They're just black-eyed, just no smile, nothing.
And they all have names. Like,
okay, that I didn't fucking know.
They all have individual names and the same. I think the same version of item. Squishmallow. Like, so for example,
race.
Like, I don't.
Its own race.
Okay, let's say there's a fry.
Like,
say there's fry. There's a fry Squishmallow, right? Mm-hmm. The small fry Squishmallow and the large fry Squishmallow have different names, but like they're Michael technically. And Ben? I don't know what the names are, but it's literally them just enlarged and small, but they count as different people. It's like Beanie Babies. And it made me think of that SNL sketch where they're like naming Beanie Babies.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Isn't that with Donald Glover? Or that's like a recurring thing that they do, right?
Something like that, yeah.
David Kaluuya, or something Kaluuya did it. The guy.
I think Daniel Kaluuya did it.
Daniel.
Yeah, because then I think the Donald Glover one was him talking about Barbie. I think his was a Barbie.
Oh, his is Barbie. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. His is Barbie.
But yeah, I'm like, what the fuck, Squishmallows? Yeah.
They're cute.
And then I went to Nordstrom Rack,
Okay.
and
Okay.
it's the Von Mills Nordstrom Rack is fucking ass.
Oh, how ass we talking?
Like, oh man, I mean, okay. This is super gatekeepy, and it's
Go
fucked that
for it.
out.
Just fucking don't.
You know
even
what? We're
apologize
on the
for it,
hater
bro.
ass corner, but
Go for it.
like Nordstrom Rack is supposed to be like the high end, more high end kind of shit, right? That's what it's
Yeah.
pegged as because it's the Nordstrom subdiffusion
it's
line.
cheaper. Yeah, it's cheaper.
But
in
it was
Nordstrom.
basically, it looked like a Winners. The products looked like they were Winners products. Just as
Yikes.
a thing. I'm like, I hope they're not paying Winner. I mean, I hope they're not selling it at like, obviously it'll be a little bit more than Winners, but like, it looked like
Yeah.
Winners shit. I'm like, oh man, I hope
This is
people aren't getting
disappointing.
overcharged. And it's funny too, because there's a Winners in the mall.
Yeah. I mean, there was like, I was on Nordstrom Rack, like the website, a while ago. I mean, like they sell Bodhi.
No, but that's
They
the
have some
thing.
Bodhi shit.
The Nordstrom Rack in downtown Toronto is like decent. Like there's actually like
yeah.
luxury brands and shit there.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this just happens to be because it's Von Mills and there's like,
yeah,
we're just gonna
maybe
give
they're
the
just
shit
not
to Von
getting.
Mills.
Yeah, maybe they're not getting the right product, like no, not product, like inventory. Maybe they're all
No,
getting.
or because it's Von Mills, that's the type of inventory they sell the best at. I don't know.
that
I'm not
sucks.
a merchandiser. But I mean, I
Imagine-
wouldn't be surprised because if Von Mills is pegged as the outlet, is like an outlet mall, that's a secret outlet mall, then
I mean, I guess it's like, yeah, why would you want to give your best shit to this? You know?
yeah. And they're,
That's fair.
yeah, customer knowledge and all that.
Save it for the Yorkdale and the downtown
yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Yorkdale is way more luxury than
Yeah.
people like to. admit.
Yorkdale has become I think
It's
it's
like
the most luxury mall in Toronto.
Yeah, Yorkdale is no longer like a lower middle class vibe. It's like a upper middle class type of shit now.
Oh yeah, dude, yeah. Especially after they like that whole wing with Holt.
yeah, that
I think
whole
that was
side
it.
is super.
That was like the kicker for when
Yeah.
Yorkdale moved over to the rich side.
That's the
Um,
one percenters over there. That's where all the Karens live. You know, now I'm realizing there is a Kate Spade store at Yorkdale. It's like
It is,
right
but it's
there.
like Kate Spade.
fancy Kate Spade.
Yeah, it's the higher end Kate Spade.
Yeah. Yorkdale is so crazy, man. Thinking about how there used to be a fucking rainforest
Animal
cafe in
store.
there.
There used to be a pet store
I did not know there used to be a pet
in
store
the
at Yorkdale.
basement.
Oh my god. I thought that was Sheridan.
No. That was what's it called? That was Yorkdale. They had a pet store in the basement.
Sheridan Mall also did have a pet store. I remember. The puppies look so sad, but so cute. I mean, any puppy in a pet store is probably depressed.
I don't
you
think they
know?
sell peppies anymore.
Yeah, I don't think they would. I think
They
'cause
sell
I think-
lizards though. They still sell lizards
Lizards.
and fish.
Oh yeah, because I think lizards and fish don't have.
And guinea
feelings.
pigs and those kind of animals.
Yeah, anything that isn't a dog or a cat, people don't give a fuck about in terms of living conditions.
Yeah, in terms of big box luxury or
Yeah.
big box pet stores. Sorry.
Like PetSmart and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, PetSmart, Pet Value.
You ever hear the horror stories of Pet Value and PetSmart?
Like working there or like the animals?
Like just the animal stories, like how terrible it is.
No, I guess welcome to Wednesday morning podcasting, Ian, or Wednesday afternoon podcasting.
There's this one I saw where some guy said he saw a hamster eating another hamster.
No, but that's not me to defend it, but that's just how they are.
Oh, I know that's how they are, but they should be a little more like, I don't know, weary about if another hamster is eating its fellow cage mate.
You know
Be
what's
like,
so fucked up about that is because when we were kids, my cousin had a hamster, and
Mhm.
it was like a family party, so there were a bunch of kids and stuff. And that day that it was a party, the hamster either just gave birth the day before or gave birth that day. So all the babies were out and shit, and I was like, oh, it's so cute. And then
They ate
wait. Then all the kids and stuff went to the park, and then we went back to check on the animals, and we're like, hey, there was 3,
Yeah.
and now there's 2.
Yeah.
So the mom
Yeah.
ate the baby.
Yeah, they do that. It's fucked up. I don't know what. Imagine humans did that. Just like the smaller kid of the batch is like, that's nutrients I need back. So it just eats
Alrighty,
it.
everyone. You know what a baby was born. You know what that means.
Choose that infant.
The meal for the day.
Who are we gonna choose? Little Bobby,
Or
little
little Johnny.
Millie, or little Johnny?
Okay.
You spin a wheel.
All the babies are just like,
yeah, they're like scared. Lil Millie, yay! Eat that child. And then
where there was an animated show where that happened, I think.
maybe I believe that. I know in
Or-
Adventure Time, to go back, there's a whole scene where there's a character named Lemon Grab, and he's like a really unhinged character. He's voiced by Justin Roiland, who voices Rick and Morty from Rick and Morty. He's in that show for a bit, and his character. You know what? How about I just show you the clip? I think I should show
Welcome
it to you
to the
before I can
reaction
even-
corner, everybody. We're back.
Yeah,
Let
let me show
for the
my
audio
screen.
listeners, once again, thank you for sticking through to our
Am I showing the right screen?
videos. Yeah, you're good. Don't show us your essay.
Nope, it's okay. You guys can see it. Garbage, anyways. What am I doing? Lemon Grab, eating.
Maybe this was it.
Yeah, let me just skip to this. Lemon Grab eats Lemon Grab. And I'm just going to stop talking and let Justin enjoy this. Go for it,
Welcome
Justin.
to Ian Shows Justin fucked up animated shit. Yeah, look at it. Oh God. No. Oh God. Oh no. Oh no.
He lost his mind.
Oh God. Oh my God. Oh. Oh.
This is some Meat Canyon shit, huh?
Oh, he was consumed. They didn't even
He
show
was-
it the full.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, that is what it reminded me of.
Yes,
But yeah.
I'm sure that was an animated. There's other animated things about cannibalism. That's a.
Yeah.
I don't know why. That's a weird kind of thing that pops up in children's media. Is
Cannibalism?
cannibalism?
I mean, there's a
Um,
whole kink for it now called vore. You know what that is?
All right. No, Ian, please enlighten me in the audience.
Basically, vore is like a sexual thing where it's like a
Oh,
spring off of.
Is this what Army Hammer got in trouble for?
Maybe, I guess it could be. But I know Army Hammer is literally cannibalism. What vore is like.
Almost
I mean, I guess a
cannibalism.
person's getting. I mean, the way I've seen it for the most part, it's always animated, and it's always like another thing that's usually animalistic, like furries with boobies, and it just swallows another thing whole, and then as it's swallowing it, there's this moaning going on, and they get
Oh.
really. And a big part of it is when they swallow it, they get really big, and they start slapping themselves. They're like, what? It's a weird.
Oh.
Internet's weird.
Oh, do you see the latest Meat Canyon Papa Meat video of the Elden Ring bit?
No, I didn't. I haven't.
Yeah,
yet.
that's it. Kind of like that.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the internet, man. It's so scary. I don't
yeah.
know where we had to go.
Where
to
did we
get
go
this
wrong?
Far. Yeah, what happened? Like, what makes someone look at I don't want to king shame, Like, listen, like what you like, but also if you're gonna put it on the internet, I think it's fair that I scrutinize it. Why? Why are people into that? Like, what is it about it? Like, someone in the comments who's into vore or can understand vore. What
Or
about it?
you don't. If you feel like you don't want to expose yourself, just send us a link.
Make a burner account and then explain yourself.
Make a burner account and then and put it there.
Yeah, put it there. Explain. Make it like Vore Lover 84.
Yeah. Make it super
Yeah.
so it's like we're not gonna find you. It's definitely not you.
Yeah.
In
I
other
don't know.
things to react to, Ian. The latest Dua Lipa. Here I'll send you the link so you can pull it up. We obviously cannot show this video because copyright, but I want Ian to watch it and then we'll quickly comment on it before we get into the Batman.
What's new with the Dewey Leapies?
It's a new Dua Lipa song with Megan Thee Stallion. It's called Sweet as Pie. So everyone,
Okay.
go now. Go to the video will be in the link in the show notes. So go watch this video and then come back. And then I want to see Ian's reaction to it. Because for a pop music video, I didn't expect this to go where it went, is all I'll say.
I'm scared.
So everyone go watch it, come back, and then you can listen to Ian and me
Okay.
talk about Sweet as Pie by Megan Thee Stallion and Dua Lipa. Here we go.
Is that water pastels look like a pussy? Like, is that what?
Yes,
it's like?
probably.
Okay.
All the trees are people.
This is Jumanji 3. Oh, that's definitely sexual. Those are legs. Ugh. I don't like that. Ew, I don't like that at all. Are those ass shaking in the background? That's just ass. They're all clapping. There's just a lot of. Someone had to render this. Like someone had to render all of these asses.
Yeah, they're assets. They have to render the assets.
Yeah, this is fucking crazy.
Okay, this is the crazy part. This is where it gets really weird.
Is it a flower? Oh, what? Oh, okay. What? This is crazy. I don't like this. Oh, this is nightmare fuel. I love how badly composited this is. I mean, fuck, if Dua Lipa was trying to eat me, I'd just let her eat me. What? You're nutty buddy in my fudge round? These lyrics are atrocious. What? Now they're gonna get burned? What is happening? What? What is happening?
All right, everyone, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed
wild.
watching Sweetest Pie by Megan Thee Stallion and Dua Lipa. I just wanted to put that in there.
I wonder what the writing process of that was. Like, who's in the room?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, this video for a pop song, I think
It got dark.
Yo, there was a montage of like of Nightmare Fuel.
Yeah, I mean,
in a pop music
with
video,
legs just like,
and then like eyes coming out of faces, like spider in the. Yeah, this is. I didn't expect that for a video, but you know, I guess when Lil Nas X lap dance the devil, like he really opened the doors for what you could do in a music video. For
it's
a pop
so funny
music
how
video.
a lot of these music videos have such big visions, and I feel like the budget is never there for them to fully execute properly.
Yeah,
and it's always so funny when you see like all these things trying to happen and it just looks kind of bad, even though you know these are like multi-million-dollar artists, but just the budget wasn't there, like, and or the manpower wasn't there. Like these people were
just
running
for the
around
turnaround and like the budget and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. But these people were running around in the composite jungle with all these ass clapping, and it looked bad. It looked bad, and it was already scary, so that added to it. It was scary and bad looking.
Yeah,
I was very
Dave
confused.
Myers is kind of known for his like CGI. He's like the Michael Bay of music videos, I think.
Oh, I had no idea that was a guy. That was a thing.
Yeah, he does a
What
lot
other
of like.
video do?
He does a lot of Ariana Grande's music videos where she's like in like.
Oh, God is a woman type.
Yeah,
shit?
yeah, exactly. I think he did God as a Woman. So like
Did he
it's
do
kind
also
of
some
in line.
Katy Perry shit. I can see him. doing some
Maybe,
Katy
probably
Perry
anything that was probably like. Maybe he might have even done the. Let's fact check, but he might have even done the Lil Nas X video where he dances on the devil.
That was a man. Yeah, music videos are getting weird. The
I
art
feel
of
like it's
music
fun
videos.
though. No, it's not by. Actually, yeah, it's not directed by Dave Free or Dave, not Dave Free. Dave Free is Kendrick Lamar's guy. Dave
Myers.
Yeah.
The art of music videos, man. Some people can do it really well, and some people just go all out.
Oh, maybe he did do some
Goes
Kendrick stuff.
crazy. But yeah,
No, that was
very,
Dave Free.
very, very interesting.
Yeah, it's very strange. All right, let's get into Batman. Ian?
It was so fucking good. I love that movie a lot. I liked 7. 7 is great. If you haven't watched 7 and you watch this and you even liked it even a little bit, watch 7. Okay, that movie is a classic.
That is SE7VN.
VE. Yeah, don't get it. No, it's spelled SE7EN.
Yeah, that's what I said.
The 7 is. No, you said.
I didn't. No, I didn't say the V.
V7.
I said SE7EN.
Oh, okay.
The V
But
is the 7, right?
V is the 7. That's how it is. It's like when you watch The Witch, it's 2 V's, not
Yeah,
one
it's
W.
the VH.
It's the VH.
Or Fan Four Stick.
Or Fan Four Stick, exactly. But yeah,
Yes.
no. I can say so much about the Batman. You know,
Please do, Ian. This is the room for you to say as much as you want about the Batman.
Say some shit about me being some recency bias shit. Valid, all right, valid. But for how I'm feeling right now, I also haven't watched any of the Nolan films in a long time. So get off my ass before I say this. Robert Pattinson, I'm gonna say it. Fight me, bitch.
Fight me.
Best
I'm
on-screen
vengeance.
Batman. Best on-screen Batman. I don't give a fuck. He was fantastic. And anyone who doubted him, anyone who doubted Robert Pattinson, I'm sure there were a lot of people. I remember when he got casted, people were like, he's not a good Batman. Edward. Oh my God. Let me go on a rant on that shit. If you're still on Edward Cullen, like that shit from 2011, 2010, fact check me on that, Justin. But like whatever year it
I think
was.
it was 11.
it's been like a decade and a bit. Get over it. Robert Pattinson has shown himself to be a very capable actor of doing a lot of deep shit. Okay. He's done a lot of great things. If you haven't watched A Good Time by the Safdie brothers.
2008.
2008. Oh my God. Even less than what I thought. If you haven't seen him in Good Time. Yeah, sorry, more. If you haven't seen him in Good Time by the Safdie brothers, he also did Uncut Gems. Like, gotta watch it.
He wasn't in Uncut Gems. The people who did Uncut Gems did a movie with Robert Pattinson. Or The Lighthouse. That's a big. That's another big one.
That one was crazy. But like, yeah, he's proven himself tons of times already. Even with his really shitty one, Metropolis, fucking
Metropolis.
Fucking Mopalopolis. Even that shitty movie was like at the time. High Life was also crazy. I'm gonna say it. I wasn't a fan of it, but Robert Pattinson was great in that movie. But yeah, him as the Batman was great. I loved how expressive he was. Like, you know,
for a man who's half his face is covered.
Amazing. He communicated so much with just his face. Like, that's what I loved. People. Okay, so here's the thing, right? The movie was long, 3 hours. Some people, I've watched tons of reviews. Some people said it felt like it was 3 hours. Some people said it didn't feel like 3 hours. Me personally, I felt like it was 3 hours.
I felt like it was too.
Yeah, and sometimes it did drag in certain things, and I feel like it could have been cut. Like, this isn't a perfect movie by far, but like Robert Pattinson's performance, I love how the director Matt Reves just let him sit and let him act shit out. You know what I mean? Like in terms of relations to other characters or in the scene in general. Like that one funeral scene where he's looking at the kid. Any scene he has with the kid, it's like you're just a lot. There's a lot of subtext going on here.
Lots of looking, but a lot of looking means a lot of
yeah. You know, life. It's a classic shit. You know, filmmaking, like show don't tell.
Like a mirror, he looks like at himself as a child.
Exactly. There it is. He's like, oh, he's me. That kid. I am that. I was like, who are you? I'm a little boy with daddy issues. He's like, oh yeah, pretty much. But yeah, fantastic. His chemistry with Zoe Kravitz is great. Do I buy the relationship between them? Plot wise, not necessarily. Happened kind of fast. Like
if you think about it, if Batman is like a simpy guy, he doesn't talk to girls that much. The first girl that gives him attention.
That's what I'm saying. The first pretty girl, you know, it's of course he's gonna be a little simpy over her. And it's Zoe Kravitz. Who wouldn't? She's beautiful. Are you kidding me? Come on. I also really like the Riddler. He was not in the movie as much as I liked him to be, but he was used very effectively. In the moments he was there, he stole the goddamn scene. Terrifying. Paul Dano killed it. Bruce Wayne. I fucking love it. It's great. It's scary. He's creepy as fuck. But also I love how he's scary in some instances, but then like a really soft boy when he's talking to his community of incels. Guys, I really appreciate the donos. Because of you, I was able to make all these bombs. Thank you. Like, what the fuck? Is this a Twitch stream?
Funny thing I noticed. I just saw this on a YouTube like community post, but the Jim Carrey Riddler has clear glasses, and this Riddler also has clear glasses.
Oh, that's a nice little
call back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah.
I like that.
Little dig from the past.
You know what I sorry.
Like the soundtrack a lot. God. You and Tyler.
Not even just the
you like Something in the Way.
No, not even just Something in the Way. Like even the actual soundtrack. Like the Batman
Michael
theme.
Giacchino.
Yeah, Michael Giacchino. He did Ratatouille, I'm pretty sure.
He did a lot.
He's done a lot.
Spooderman, the new ones.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he did.
But yeah,
a lot of movies.
But the soundtrack for that, like the Batman theme, iconic already. Like when you hear that shit, it is so reminiscent.
Stomping boots already.
Yeah, it's reminiscent of fucking Darth Vader. You know, I think he also composed for Rogue One, by the way. Yeah. But it's very reminiscent of Darth Vader, which is both very reminiscent of like, I think it's like a coffin or like it's supposed to evoke like a what's the word? A burial
Michael
sound.
Giacchino for Rogue One. Fact check.
But it's very evocative of like at a funeral. It's like dun 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 dun. Like, you know that
there was a funeral in the movie. That's not a spoiler. That is in the trailer.
It's in the trailer. But yeah, just the theme was so perfect for this Batman, so broody. I'm all over the place because I've been wanting to gush about this movie with people for fucking so long. It's
Gush,
so
Ian.
crazy.
Keep gushing. Impressing you. Gush, gush, gush.
It's so good. Fucking Colin Farrell. Let's talk about that dude. Transformative presentation of his of a character. I was watching.
Couldn't recognize him.
I was watching with Eric and his girlfriend Amanda, and I told them like that's Colin Farrell, and they're like, "No way,
Colin Farrell."
Colin Farrell. That Colin Farrell. And now he's like,
Yeah,
hey,
from the
sweethearts.
yeah, from the gentleman who goes. He went from yo, come to the boxing gym, but like in a British Cockney accent, and then he goes to
hey, I didn't do nothing. He's like, hey, Falcone, and he's like, oh, I didn't shoot. It wasn't me. It's just so goofy and cartoony. That's the thing. Okay, that's another thing I love about this movie. Okay, people love to say how grounded it is, but really think about it. Okay, really think about it.
Robert Pattinson has a jet engine on a car. Come on, there's a jet engine on his car. He made a car with a jet engine, and he has a contact lens that is a camera that he uploads, everything. That he charges like an Apple Watch.
Think about it too. Okay, all of that. His house. Did we see his house? Motherfucker lived in the gargoyle cave. That was insane. That was the most cartoony looking Batman thing I've ever fucking seen. It's intense. Everything in there is a little over the top. Even Gotham, the way it looks, is very dirty. Cartoony. It's dirty. It's gray. It's grungy. But it's like cartoony in a very realistic way.
This guy shot himself with juice like he was in Warzone, and he got a stimmy shot.
Dude got a stimmy. I have a theory about that too.
It's Bane venom.
Fucking Bane venom, dude. Oh my god, I was geeking when I saw that in the theater. Eric was like, "What?" I'm like, "Dude, I think they're hinting at Bane."
Bane,
great, bro. This fucking Tom Hardy. I was like, "Huh? What? What did you say?" But yeah,
one more time.
Fucking hell. There's so much to like. I don't know, man. There's too much to like. I would say the last act dragged, but that's because there was a lot of stuff in the first two acts.
I like how they didn't hide that it was New York. Literally, the ending, or one of the buildings, not the ending, but one of the buildings is called Gotham Square Garden, and it has the exact same look as Madison Square Garden.
Yep. This is New York, man.
The train station look like the above ground New York train stations that you might think of when you think of New York MTA.
Yeah. What else can I say about this fucking movie? Barry Keoghan casted as the Joker. That's who it was. Cell. By the way,
he
a
was
little teasing.
So darkly lit, so you couldn't really see, but his face is fucked up. I think
his face is fucked. You see the scars and everything. His hair's kind of green too.
Like yours, but you can't really tell unless you look really close.
Can't really tell, but yeah, I was impressed. I mean, I understand when people are saying they feel with Joker Burnout. We got a lot of Jokers in the last few years. Same with Batman Burnout in general.
Batman Burnout. But that's the title of the episode, Batman Burnout.
Yeah, Batman Burnout. But I liked it. I'm interested to see more of his character. I hope in the next movie, if there is a next movie, I know Matt Reves said he wanted to explore the Mr. Freeze, like a realistic Mr. Freeze, and I'm like, fuck it, dude, I'm down. I'd be down to see that. But yeah, Barry Keoghan as a Joker, I'm intrigued.
I feel like if they're gonna do Mr. Freeze next, then the Joker won't come until the last.
Yeah, last movie at least. I think if they do the Joker, if they do a trilogy, and if they do a Joker movie, I hope they do a Killing Joke or a Three Joker storyline. For those who don't know, Google the storylines. I'm not going to sit here and explain.
God, we got you. You thought Ian was going to explain it for you, but he didn't.
Explain it to you? No, you do your own research. You look up the Killing Joke, and then you look up.
I'm not even going to put in the show notes.
Oh,
got him.
You got to do your own research. I enticed you, and now you don't know what it is. Unless you do know, and you're like, oh my God, Ian, you're a genius. That would be great.
That's a good callback, Ian. Good on you.
Yeah, I'm going to expand a little bit on the Three Jokers because people are saying, oh, maybe it's the same. Joaquin's the same Joker. Maybe it's the timeline. We don't know what year it is. I mean, I guess. But also,
no, I'm pretty sure that the Joker takes place in the 70s, 1970s. And then this place modern-ish.
Here's the theory that I have. If they do somehow want to connect it to Todd Phillips' Joker, they can do the story called The Three Jokers, where it's revealed that there's three different Jokers. It's like Golden Age, Silver Age, Current, or whatever. And they called them, I forgot what they called them, like the comedian, the gangster and like the
Psycho?
prankster, some shit. I don't fucking know. But like, there's 3 of them, and they're all from different ages. So hell, we can make Joaquin one, Barry Keoghan another.
We can do Joker, the No Way Joker.
Yeah, No Way. Yeah, exactly. No Way Home Joker. That you can do that. Fuck it. Fucking, I bet Flashpoint is gonna. I guarantee you in Flashpoint he's gonna run through this universe. I guarantee it. You don't think so? In the Flash movie, he's gonna run through it. And he's
I
gonna
don't
see,
even think I'm gonna watch it. But okay, I guess now we have to
you're not
look
gonna-
at it.
You're not gonna watch Flashpoint?
You know, I'm not really a DC kind of person. I just watched I haven't watched any of the Wonder Womans. I didn't watch any of the Aquaman.
First
Yeah.
Wonder Woman was amazing. I hear.
Didn't watch either of them.
Not I hear. I watched it. It was amazing. Second
Yeah,
one was garbage.
you made your own decision on that if it was good or not.
Yeah, second one was garbage from what I hear, but I haven't. But yeah,
Pasta meter, Ian?
for Batman, fuck.
Yes.
I eat the whole bowl, and I'd eat the whole pot. I go back for another pot. I'd make another pot.
Wow.
It's just
First
so
time
good.
for a double pot pasta meter.
Again, I just really liked it. Robert Pattinson's so fucking hot. Everyone in that movie is so hot. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, Colin Farrell just really hit the spot. I didn't know
Colin
that
Farrell-
I needed a grizzled eczema man with a penguin nose.
I was waiting for him to say gabagool in the movie. I was waiting for Robert for him to just be like, Hey, Brucey, you want some gabagool? He brings out a veal. I was like, oh, thank you. But yeah, that movie was great. If you
What do you
wanted
think
me
of the actiones?
action was great. That car scene, the car chase scene. Are
Yeah.
you kidding me?
Oh man,
Oh
I just
my
love how
God.
they never looked back at the human cost of that action scene.
Oh, I mean, no, he killed a bunch. He killed
Lots
a
of
bunch
people. That
people.
was
Bunch of
murder.
people.
Lots of murder
Yeah.
there.
Very careless. But you
Lots
know,
of murder.
fuck yeah. I wanted to watch the Batman in IMAX, but you know, I was watching with someone who was not very wanting to spend extra money for IMAX.
That's why you go on Tuesdays.
Yeah, I know, fair. But yeah, I watched it in a normal theater. A shame. But
Was there how was the crowd reaction?
I'm pretty sure I was like the only one who was kind of geeking out from what I can,
Aw.
like no one was really going crazy. But when the Batmobile went off, ooh, buddy, even on the normal speakers, that shit hit. I can't imagine in IMAX.
Bro,
In IMAX,
not even in
that shit must have
IMAX.
kicked.
The theater I went in had the movable, had the vibrating chair
The
seats at the back.
Atmos?
No, not Atmos. Atmos is the
Oh,
sound. It
D-Box,
was
D-Box.
The D-Box. Literally, all
Yeah.
you hear is from the back.
Bro.
And all you hear
That
is the
shit.
little shakes going down from the theater, all the way
Yeah.
from the top back seats, all the way shaking down to the front seats where we were.
Bro,
Oh, God. That's intense.
dude. That scene was great. I love the Batmobile in this. It's so
Yeah,
it looks-
I want to buy the Lego set, the Batman
Bro.
Lego set.
it's such a personification of that Batman too. It's just a metal box with flames trying to escape from it. That's just his anger. That's just
Wow,
you know?
the personification of the Batman car.
Literally
of the Batmobile.
fucking personification of pure unbridled rage. It's so good. I don't know if people don't fucking like this movie, man. I don't know. Fucking Noel. Well, Justin showed me a clip of Noel from the TMZ podcast going off about how this Batman was mid. I love Noel as much. I love him more than anyone. I'm pretty sure me and Justin are probably the only two people that watch this shit consistently. Oh, man,
No, I would say there's a lot of people who watch this shit consistently.
in our circles.
Oh, I thought you just meant in general.
No. In our circle,
No, we are
but
the only
yeah,
people.
we're the
in
only
our-
one. Maybe like Mina, maybe her, because she actually pays for Patreon.
Wow, that's nice.
She's a bigger. Anyways, but he was going off about the Batman saying it was mid. And I was like, Noli. What do you mean mid? It was so good.
Sometimes I just like hearing people say contrarian opinions. It's just funny. Just to see what.
Just to make them mad, yeah.
No,
That'd
not
be-
even just to make you mad. Just to see I forget that not everyone
Oh.
reacts the same way.
Yeah, I don't live in a. It's nice to not live in an echo chamber sometimes. I guess having different opinions is always important. It's interesting to me when I hear other people's opinions. Like,
Yeah, because Ian, as you who gave it I gave you your space for your glowing review,
and
and
destroy it. I know it's not
no,
perfect.
no. Because there's some people who I've seen who are like, oh, it's a masterpiece. And I'm like, it's good.
Yeah, it's good.
I mean, I can't say it's good. That's a flick.
Yeah.
It's
Facts.
it's a movie
Come on. You
that
got this.
starts and then
No, come on, buddy. You got another word for good.
okay.
It's
I'll just go through a quick high level thing. It felt like it's 3 hours, felt like 2. Characters, the acting was great. I believed their characters and I understood where most of them were coming from for most of the time. I thought the world that they were inhabiting was very tonally aligned with what the overall thing was. The only thing for me, just walking out of the theater, I felt like there was something missing. I couldn't put my finger on it, and I still really can't put my finger on it, but there's still something missing about it. I think I might need to, I'm gonna watch it again and like kind of nail down what's missing about it. But like off rip, I'm like, this is very close to being top tier, but there's something that I can't put my finger on that it doesn't have.
You know what it might be? I think for the most part, as much as I love Pattinson's portrayal of Bruce Wayne, or not even Bruce Wayne, just mostly Batman, I think it's because we don't really know. We know through context and through, the fucking zeitgeist why Batman does what he does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And in the movie, it's not really explained, and he doesn't really talk about it. He mentions it once in a throwaway to Alfred when he's like, "Oh, this is my legacy. It's my parents' legacy." It's like,
yeah,
okay, I guess, but we don't. At least with Nolan's movies, we get why. Like, we see how it affects Bruce a lot. Like, that's what we're missing. We missed a big chunk of Bruce's life where he was like, "I need to figure out why I want to do this really," and stuff like that. Which I'm grateful they didn't explore in the movie, because it's been bashed over the head a few times, but I think maybe that's what it could.
I think also too, like, this was a Batman movie almost exclusively. Like, there was no Bruce Wayne, and when Bruce Wayne was in it, he was just pulling off high level Balenciaga lookbook fits.
Oh my god, yeah, his fucking fits were fire.
So maybe that was what the missing part of it was, like that he was all Batman. But I feel like this is how they. I felt good with it because I'm like, this is the first movie. The first movie in a series is just to establish. It needs to set up the rules going forward. So whatever the second one, the third one is, it'll have more freedom to do what they couldn't do in the first one because of the limitations of being the first one in the series. So
yeah,
fingers crossed for the second, and even like the Penguin show. I'm interested to see what they do there, because
they're even doing a Catwoman show.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're doing a Catwoman show. It's set in Bloodhaven. Which is Nightwing's thing. But yeah.
So do you think they're gonna get all these shows out first, and then the Batman 2, and then?
I would assume, yeah, that just to connect. But yeah. I agree with what you're saying.
Really milking this HBO shit, huh?
I mean, Peacemaker did amazing. So
I haven't watched Peacemaker, bro. Literally, once Euphoria stops, I stopped watching TV. But bro, I need to start catching up on shows. I still haven't finished it great. Peacemaker does look great.
I was gonna say something to bounce off what you were saying about all that. Batman. I guess like a big complaint too is that some people had about this is Bruce Wayne, how he wasn't Bruce Wayne. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't a Batman. Playboy. So that made total sense to me. That out of all the things, after seeing your parents die and becoming a traumatic poor orphan, that you would pivot to being a loser. That made total sense. Yeah, I agree. I don't know why. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's weird that they're like, oh my God, if I lost my parents in a horrible traumatic accident, I definitely would become a sexy man.
I think there's two routes. Honestly, those are two things of the same coin. Or you can either go isolate yourself.
Two-Face.
You can isolate yourself, or you can fucking distract yourself, which is pretty much what people would assume Bruce Wayne would do. But I like the take on Bruce Wayne in this because it's like people are happy to see him when they see him because they're like, oh, you're not dead.
God, he's real.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God, Bruce Wayne, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, buddy, we thought you were dead.
Yeah, they talk to him like he's a fucking like a kid who's like close to a meltdown. Like, hey, buddy, you got out of the house today. We're so proud of you.
Wow.
It's like, yeah, that's pretty much how they handled it. I thought that was cool. And also, I remember what I was going to say originally. I kind of like the whole idea where superhero movies don't feel the need to do the origin thing anymore.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can take time.
I think that helps. It helped. That wasn't the issue I had because I think that was great that they just went like, whoop,
Yeah.
So in some ways, the cultural context, the existence of the previous things kind of help in some ways, but it also detracts in some ways. Because like if you look at the film as an insular piece and not considering everything else, you're missing stuff. But if you do consider with everything else, you're not. But it plays on a double angle because sometimes it will work and sometimes it doesn't. But that's aside.
But yeah, I like how it took this movie. This was not a good, like not a good. I mean, this was not like a triumphant movie. This was a sad movie. No. This was a movie where he loses realistically. and he's picking up the pieces, and it's great. It teaches him a lesson.
I also
It's
appreciated that
fantastic.
throughout the movie, it wasn't like he wasn't good at being Batman.
Mm-mm. He was taking
Like
hits.
he was taking
taking-
hits.
That one
like-
scene with the bus where he gets fucking clotheslined
Yeah, when he
into
gets
the bridge.
clothesline. I thought that was cool that they physically he's not flying everywhere. He literally flew once and then
Once.
he failed.
He even looked scared to do it. I think that was like his
Yeah.
first time. He was like, oh, okay,
Oh,
okay. And then he put his
yeah.
fucking
So that was some nice
suit on. and-
little characterization. Even like in some like the fights we already explained that he wasn't like the greatest at fighting. Like he definitely got
He
fucked
was
up.
like, he just took it. Like any beatings he got, he ate it. And then he dished it out, which was insane.
Yeah, he almost died too. Like he got wind. This guy literally needed the help of he needed drugs. He needed some on his euphoria shit to come back.
Yeah. It didn't help that his girlfriend's like, you can rest now. And he's like, his body's like, fuck, okay. And then his girlfriend was getting choked out. And he's like, fuck, I need to come back. Then his guys took the fucking juice and then he was back.
Yeah, that was brutal. I mean, I'm surprised with the PG-13 how brutal it got.
Bro, I was surprised too. I thought they dropped a few F-bombs in there, no?
Yeah, but
Like-
it's also I don't know how it is rated in the States, but in Canada it's 14Y. But in my experience from looking back at R-rated, like sometimes shit in like Scream was I think 14Y, but Jackass was not rated. Jackass was 18 plus. So I guess it depends on the locale how it gets rated, but yeah. I'm very excited to see. Maybe I mean this one made a lot of money, so I don't think they would do it as R-rated. But if they were to do it as R-rated, I think that would be very
Oh my
interesting.
You know, for the fact that it wasn't R-rated, I think they did a good job at implying things that didn't need
Yeah.
to be shown. Like the rat face thing, that was terrifying.
That was some
straight out
Jackass.
of
That was not Jackass. That was some Saw shit.
Some
Yeah.
Jigsaw shit. And that was terrifying. I didn't need to see it for me to get sold that it was disgusting. I know it was disgusting. So very clever writing and filmmaking on their part. But yeah, the movie was great. I can gush more about it, but we're already at like what, an hour, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So I think I'm good. for now,
Okay,
but yeah.
Ian, final words for the Batman.
Batman, good. Robert Pattinson, hot. Zoe Kravitz, hotter. Go watch if you haven't watched it. Paul Dano, I just realized, closing thoughts. A lot of people think Paul Dano is really hot from what TikTok is telling me. A lot of girls are into the Dano. So yeah, guys,
Like
stop going to
outside
the
of the
gym.
movie or
Outside. Both.
inside
Both.
the movie?
But,
Okay.
you know, guys, stop going to the gym and start getting on Twitch.
no,
Apparently-
I'm gonna state it at the gym.
Apparently,
And-
girls love incels, man.
oh,
That's
good,
the end.
good to know.
All right. Bye.
That's the end of the
That's the
podcast.
end of the episode.
What a fucking Paul Dano. Fuck you, bro.
Yeah,
You're
fuck-
ruining our podcast. Okay,
We're
guys.
going to add Paul Dano.
Yeah, that's the end of the podcast. Yo, fuck you.
Fuck you, Paul Dano.
Yeah.
Bitch.
You fucking clear glasses motherfucker. And you're like cool ass, like with white hair.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I hide under a couch in an SNL skit.
Yeah.
Okay,
You look
bye.
like Chris Griffin.
Who?
Chris Griffin? Family Guy?
No.
You don't? He looks
No,
like Chris Griffin. Look
No,
it
he
up.
does.
He
Okay.
looks, he looks
well,
like Chris Griffin.
okay.
All right.
That's the end of the
Bye.
podcast. Episode 46.
Bye.
Bye.